Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, guys, to the broadcast. For those of you who are coming through for the first time, you're more than welcome. For those of you who keep coming, keep doing what you're doing. I love it. Guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this content. You can put on your notification bell so that you're notified each time we post a new video. So, guys, last week, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about that happened last week. The Babes Wodumo saga, when she posted pictures, when she had an interview with the Cause FM, she looked like she's lost weight. People had a lot to say. She went out and did a freestyle on a beat while she was driving. Just the beat was going, the song was going, Ukuba Bengazile, I listened to the song. It's obviously gqom, and I was like, to me, it made me sad, and it made me think about the same thing. It's a similar thing with Dr. Malinga. My thoughts, things I did not say at first. I just commented, and obviously, I'm reporting the news. I always like to add a little of my opinion, and this is my thoughts on the whole story of Maphorisa, Kabza the Small, who released a song by Dr. Malinga, because obviously Dr. Malinga mentioned on Podcast and Chill that there are songs that he did with Kabza the Small that are not being released, and he was trying to reach out to Kabza the Small. Apparently, he knew Kabza the Small long before Maphorisa, but now Kabza the Small is working with Maphorisa. And people are hating on Maphorisa. People are saying a lot of things about Maphorisa because he seems to be a gatekeeper. Guys, do you know that two wrongs make a wrong? We heard one side of the story. Yes, we empathize. We feel for the man, Dr. Malinga. But if you look at Dr. Malinga, bruh, look at his career. Who's advising that guy on how to brand himself? I mean, the guy has got a nice voice, but who's advising him to brand himself? Everything is a contradiction from the way he dresses, from what he does on stage, from being a clown who sings, and repeating the same song over and over again. He was bound to wear out, different versions of the same song. Aglaleki, he released three different types of the same song. There's no creativity. You see it in the way he brands himself. That's my opinion. And his career was bound to reach a stage where it's stagnant, because you can see clearly that there's no people advising this guy, or he's not a good listener. And I'm sorry to say this, guys, I'm not kicking men when he's down, but if we don't want to hear the truth, we can never liberate ourselves. If we don't want to hear the truth, we can never really attack the things that are making our career stagnant. Guys, education goes a long way. And I'm not talking about an qualification. Education is just knowing things, bruh, like understanding your surroundings and understanding. Casper Nyovest doesn't have school, but he's educated about the world that he's in. That's why he keeps evolving, because education is learning and evolving and taking your knowledge and being able to interpret the reality around you and your behavior matching and being fit for your surroundings. That's education. You have a lot of people with qualifications that are not educated, guys. Education is more than just getting a qualification. And people who don't have qualifications can be educated, can be relevant in the world that they're living in and in the careers that they have chosen. And there's something very sad about the artist that goes stagnant. You can see it's a lack of education. What can I attribute that to? It's probably because you're surrounded by your groupies. Because once you hit stardom, people are scared of you. As a result, nobody tells you when you are going the wrong direction. Or also, your ego doesn't allow you to listen to the people around you. Yes, we can blame Maphorisa for his crimes. We don't know his crimes. But you cannot blame Maphorisa for educating himself about the industry that he's in, because he keeps on evolving. He was there a long time. He's always been relevant. He's only but become even more sharper in terms of how he positions himself as an artist. As a human being, does he look great? In my opinion, no. Very few artists who have been able to evolve. Artists like Casper, artists like Maphorisa. But there are those artists who you can see they're not evolving. Babes Wodumo. I mean, when I listened to that freestyle that she did in response to being dragged, I was embarrassed for her because I'm like, really? Is that the, And same thing with Dr. Malinga. Dr. Malinga, guys, we feel sorry for him, but there's something there. And if I were to chip in my opinion, I think he better stay off my piano. And the right people that I think he should be working with, the kind of genre that you should focus on is Makhadzi. People like Makhadzi. I think that's a genre he should be focusing on. Don't follow trends, follow who you are. That's where people dance and jump around. And no hate on Makhadzi, much respect. But you need to understand who you are. I understand the man was desperate. He's calling people that he knows. But the people that he knows are not the genre that will help Dr. Malinga, in my opinion. He should be looking at the market, your Makhadzi, and so forth and so forth. Yes, the style of singing is not the same, but the kind of crowd you're looking for is a crowd that would listen to people like Umak. And I'm saying this because I heard the song that Kabza Small released with Maphorisa eventually, because I think Kabza Small eventually just released the song because Maphorisa was mentioning on Podcast and Chill that there's a song that they did and that was not being released by Kabza Small. What if the guys were not releasing the song because it's not a hit? And I heard the song, guys, that song doesn't cut it. And I saw people's tweets on Twitter. I I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I don't think it's working, you know. And those are just my opinions. So people come out and they say the Maphorisa is blocking Dr. Malinga. But what if they're thinking as business people? They know the song is not gonna cut it. Those are just my thoughts. Please share your comments. Don't forget to